Dr. Ned. Hello? Hello? Dr. Ned. I just dey go live now. As I call you, no pick. I say, make I go live. Like 45 minutes, I go call you. You don't already sleep. What time is the outing? What time is the outing? Okay. So in 45 minutes, I can call. All right then. All right. Thank you very much. Oh, Yenike. Someone say Regina's husband. Regina's husband is Senator Ned. This is Dr. Ned. How are you guys doing? Someone said, Daddy Freeze, you honestly live off social media. How sad you are always on social media. Nema. Shori buruku ni. Don't shake pay for father any. How sad I'm on social media. Where should I be? In your father's farm, benching your mother. Tí o bá ń ṣe pọ́n ṣe pè fún ẹ tó tán ló máa ṣorí burúkú tí wọn náà dẹ́ gbà kádàrá orí burúkú. If it's not that they swear for you, which kind talk be that one way you talk? I live off social media. It is sad I'm on social media. Please, what should I go and do now? Go and join your mother standing by the side of the road on Allen Avenue, doing pss. Please explain to me. You use your own mouth to say I live off somewhere. Instead of you to praise me that I'm always at work, you are now telling me it is sad. What is really sad is that your mother stood for so many years on Allen Avenue and could still not get you an education. After all the pay she said, God go punish your mama. How are you doing? It's my birthday week. It's my birthday week and I've just been resting. I've just been like, you know what I'm saying? I don't come this world, can't buy anybody picking or anybody papa. Jeje minimum low. Now jeje, now they go. I don't look for anybody trouble. I'm minding my business. Someone said this thing, people say I'm currently offline. So the topic today is don't rush into marriage. No matter what your mother says, no matter what your pastor says, don't rush into marriage. One of the scariest things about marriage is the fact that two people who have no clue what they're doing jump into marriage believing they're taking the best decision. There are people whose careers are cut short. There are people whose lives are cut short because they ran into a very bad marriage that they did not understand. So now I beg you, no run enter marriage. Marriage no be by force. Sorry, I'm trying to log into, maybe I should just do Facebook here. Facebook is not coming on. TikTok is not coming on. The struggle. What is it? People. So now TikTok remain. Okay, so Facebook is finally on. I think that's fine. So don't rush into marriage. No matter what anybody is telling you, no matter what songs they are singing to you, don't rush into marriage. Marriage can be a very nice thing, but it can also be a very stressful thing. It's not easy. I was talking to one of my friends who said that by the time he comes home from work, he's so tired. He has so much to do. Say, madam go come meet and say, Baba, you must do this thing. Oh. You signed up for this. I need you to come and service my engine now. Saying go just drink Red Bull. Begin the wire they go. Because the woman go tell and say, Baba, I go leave you. You are punishing me. And guess what? He's in his late 30s and his wife is in her late 20s. He married her when he was 35 and she was 25. Now in done the near 40. Bola no get strength like before. Bola no get strength like before. All of a sudden, they need that power from you, but the power is no longer there. Papa, marriage no easy. If you get your own experience you want to share, please come and share with us. I don't see the two people who send me request. They be like people who jailbreak. I don't look the two of them. They don't be like, say 3, Iroko 3 fall on top of the fence of prison. Come put one big hole for the wall. They can't use it. They can't crawl out of the big hole. Dr. John J say under 40 supposed to get power now. No be this generation under 40. The stress this generation is going through. They feel sorry for themselves. Under 40. Under 40 now like 74-year-old of that year. The rate of divorce these days is, you see, you cannot base your marriage on the ideals of your mother's marriage. You will get into trouble. You will get into trouble. Somebody say, me, I still get power. No be inside comment section, you did they make mouth. Give me the number of your last girlfriend. Brother, what part of the world are you in?
I'm in Enugu, Nigeria, sir.
You are back home. Enugu. Talk to me, brother.
Sorry, I just joined your live right now. I just sent a request. I don't know what the topic is going on right now, sir.
Okay, you sent a request without knowing the topic. Okay, press X. I will bring you back. Shall you see X? Just press that X.
All right, sir.
All right, God bless you.
All right, you too.
Yeah. Papa, you just see topic. You don't know what they do for the top. What if I say now, I want to use people do ritual? What if I just say now, anybody will come to my life, I go use and do ritual? Daniela Makun, don't take since I see this woman. You just run, jump onto the life. You don't even know what they do. To say we get power of that year, whereas you just jump like they don't catch you. Show us the Benz, Daniela.
I'm not in my Benz today.
What are you driving?
RX.
RX and Benz are the same level. What year?
2024. I'm not seeing you.
Don't worry, I can see you. You are turning steering. Show us the inside of this RX.
Okay, let me park. Hold on.
In fact, show us the outside and the inside. So I want to see everything.
Oh, okay.
RX is one. As a guy, I know sure say I fit drive and but na car we fine, and I fit buy am for my wife. And if I were younger, maybe if I were like, woo, if I were
So
like,
is the
now Yankee be this.
inside. This is Canada though. So
Let's see the outside. I want to see the.
the roof is
Yeah, the panoramic one. That's nice.
yeah, all the way.
Let me see the front. Oh wow, this is the new shape.
Yeah.
More. This is nice. So sleek, baby. If to say I get money now, which I will buy for my wife with this. So
2026 one. You should buy the 2026 one.
Is it different from this one?
Not much. Not much. We only just put one or two trekking somehow, but not much.
Somebody said, "Are you a nurse?"
I'm not a nurse.
Because now nurse they chop this kind of money where they chop.
I'm not a nurse.
So what do you do to make so much money?
I'm a PSW. You call it Afofuro.
Now for a walk. Now you do take by this Lexus.
Yes, Afofuro walk. And I'm also full-time student. So,
the two of things come. Tell us. Who you they work for? Who you they be like say they wash money? Or be like say you they sell cocoa?
I know
How you go wash for take drive this kind of car? It's not possible. I no agree.
Because it depends on the agency or where you're working, right, and how much you're earning. So.
More.
And also
because this car for Canada like $70,000 or $80,000.
Yes, it's about 83,000 including tax and after tax actually. Well, it was 86,000. Sorry, yeah.
More. Somebody say na car note. If na car note, run am. If easy, run am.
Kind of paying 1,200 every month. Run it.
Someone say she will pay in 7 years. In fact, if they stretch am for you for 10 years, you know if you pay and finish.
If I'm to pay, yes, I'll pay in 7 years, but after 2 years, if I don't want it anymore, I take it back, I trade it in. They pay me if it's still value, or I pay. Okay, like my last car was NX. It was done for 7 years, but I used it for 3 years. But I've paid 4 years out of it, and there was no interest in that extra 1 year. So by the time I trade this one, I gave it to them. They gave me change, and I picked up this one, the brand new one. So.
Are you a Lexus person, or Lexus was just what was available?
No. I'm a Lexus person. The last car I used to was a Lexus NX.
I know the NX, 100 NX. I wait in the color.
No, NX 300.
300. Oh, okay, nice. So this is the RX. RX is my own favorite too. Is LX 600. That big one. So Daniela, let's talk about what brought us here. We're just enjoying this marriage gist. We're just enjoying this your car gist. Are you married?
No.
How old are you?
I'll be 42.
Why are you not panicking? Why are you not rushing into marriage?
Girl, I rushed into it when I was younger and I rushed out.
You rushed in?
At age 22, and by age 25, I'm out.
Are you serious?
Yep.
You rushed him by 22 and by 25. Why did you leave?
We kind of grew apart.
In 3 years? How do you grow apart in 3 years?
I don't know. A lot of things also happened in between the marriage. I was like put on a pedestal and you must have a child, and so that. And when child wasn't forthcoming, we started having issues, and
I promise I'm done.
somewhere everyone decided, okay, let's go our separate ways. It's not working. And then it was popular say, I'm dating someone abroad, blah blah blah. Came to Nigeria, we got married and stuff, and okay, I'm living in UK now, but because of the stress of the UK, just so young, I didn't really have anything much to do. So I don't know, for some reason, we just started growing apart. And then by 3 years after, everybody checked out.
Did you have any kids?
I didn't have with that person. But when I came back home, I have 2 kids for someone, but we never married.
You came back to Nigeria?
Yeah.
And then you had 2 kids for someone. Tell us, how did that work out? Come, this person that just joined. Don't you people have light?
Not really.
Not really care. Which one is not really? Do you have light? Yes or no?
Yes. Hello. Well, let me just
on your light. So I'm listening to you, Daniela. So tell me, what happened?
So I met the guy, and the story was that he's young, and he's got 2 kids, but he's not married. So started dating, and then my first child came in. After I got pregnant with my first child, he then came back and said, so during the pregnancy, we were talking about doing the proper thing, let's do the engagement and stuff. It was like, well, when it was ready, I wasn't ready. So that for now, it's not ready. Okay. What then happened? And then it came with the story of his family wants his baby mama to be living with him and his kids. So I knew that was a lie. They were living together all along, but he was doing it so perfect that, okay. I was staying in a different apartment. He comes and then stays with me. And then my first child came in. We had a baby. And not a few months after I had my first child, I got pregnant with the second one. I was like, that's okay.
Few months after you had the first child, you got pregnant with the second one.
Yeah.
That means say Papa just the bench should they go. Papa just the fire on all cylinders.
Actually, Baba was not even firing. That was the funny thing, because it was not as if it was even firing. Like, I think 7 months after my first child, we then met, because we've not done anything for a long time. And then we benched. In fact, when I told him the next month that at least my period was looking at me like, but I didn't touch her. Like, are you mad? Come and do you now? So we had the second one. And immediately I went to do family planning. I'm like, I'm not doing baby factory. So
how old are the kids now?
My kids are 10 and 11. So 3 years after I moved to Canada, so I'm here with them.
Now, where's their dad? What happened to their dad? What happened to your relationship with him?
Yeah, their dad is back home in Nigeria. And before I left, our relationship wasn't that fantastic. So by the time I left, I was like, bye-bye. And he's been trying to work his way back into our lives, but I'm just allowing him to have a relationship with his kids. I don't think I want to go back into it, because the relationship was kind of toxic. But
what do you define as toxic?
one issue after the other. If it's not that some people called him and told him some shits about me from the past, it's not that blah blah blah. So we were really having issues, and it wasn't really focused on staying with me. So it's as if I'm like we call it common marriage, call it common relationship.
Common law
Like
marriage.
yeah, common law. So, but it's felt like I was the only one in it. So.
So my sister here that just joined that has no light, how are you doing? Your mic is off. You have no light and now you have no audio. Yes, we can hear you now specifically.
I said I'm fine.
All right, go ahead. Tell us. I'm fine, thank you. Let's hear your side of the story.
Okay, I'm not married yet.
Okay.
But the rate of divorce these days is actually alarming, and it's kind of scary going into marriage because, like you said, marriage is not something you can rush into. And from sight nowadays, they be like, I'm actually 27, and my family are pressuring me that, okay, when are you getting married and all? And I don't want to make a mistake where I rush into marriage. I know that rushing out of marriage in the Yoruba land is like they look at you somehow. So a decision, that marriage thing is actually very, very delicate, let me just say.
What tribe are you? What's your tribe?
Yoruba.
Huh?
Yoruba.
Where are you living?
Ibadan.
Where in Ibadan?
Eleven.
Where?
Eleven. Around Oluyole.
Oluyole. No wonder you don't have light. Ibadan people know they ever get light. Daniel, I never asked your tribe. What part of Nigeria are you from?
Yoruba, Ondo State, Owo, to be precise.
Oh, okay, that's the Makun. What's the meaning of Makun?
It's Makun. Makun means you fill up, like you keep filling up the whatever.
Makun. Oh, okay, it's Makun, as in be filling up.
Yes.
Oh, we call it Makun. Like AY is Ayo Makun.
Because people don't know how to pronounce it, right?
Makun.
They pronounce it as spelled, but it's not pronounced that way.
So it's Daniela Makun. Be adding weight. Come Makun. Wow, I'm sure AY does not know the meaning of his name.
I don't know.
So, at what age, my darling sister from Oluyole, Ibadan, at what age will you think that you are too old or you start to worry?
Good evening.
Hello, another Ibadan lady. How are you doing? From the way your network they shake, I know say na Ibadan you dey. You know if you pass Abeokuta.
I'm in Surulere.
Kini yato?
My sweet planet, Abi.
Surulere.
Surulere, me.
Yeah.
My really patient.
So talk to me. Are you married?
Good evening, everyone. Yes, I'm married.
How old are you?
Married. I'll be 30 in December.
When did you get married?
When I was 24, a few days before I got, 3 days to my 25th birthday.
Now, what do you think? Be very honest. What's your impression?
It's
Do you think
it's a perfect one. Don't rush into marriage. Right now, I'm in between trying to. I can't see me. Okay, I was busy. I grew up in Abuja, right? So marriage and not brought me to Lagos. So I'm in between finding my identity right now. So it's just marriage is a funny thing, really, and we need to stop the stereotype with divorce so that people can get out and not being scared of what people will say, what they will say.
Are you tired of your marriage to the point where you want a divorce?
I won't say tired. I had my baby last year, so she's 1 year, 14 months today.
How many
She's
kids do you
14 months
have?
today. Just one. I just had one. And we got married in 2020. So
2020 up until now. That means you are just enjoying the marriage.
yeah, we were. It was at a point I went back to Abuja because I got a job with UNICEF. I had to go back, come back, and we were taking our time with having kids because some things not what they say about the first years of marriage when you are still checking out yourself. You're just seeing the real part too. And you know my husband that the freeze of God because he always talks about you. But
Where do I know your husband from?
But I worked with him in TVC, or you met him at TVC. So he stepped out not be able to get back. So one thing I always thank God for is that thank God he's older. Because if he was younger, it would have something else. Because I won't say I'm perfect either. I'm very stubborn. I'm an Ondo girl too, so I'm from Ibaroki. So that stubbornness is there. You know, hungry. So I always tell people that don't rush in. Know yourself first. Know who you are. Marriage is not easy. It's a different ball game, and you will regret it even after you get in. Most of the 80% of the time, you'll be like, "What am I doing? What am I doing?" So when the people say you are 40 and I'm like, just leave the person alone. If you get married at 50 and they're together for 40 years, it's perfect. They're doing at 30 and they're out by, it's just a lot of people when you ask them how is the married life, they will tell you it's fine, but deep down there's regrets. There's I should have hold on. I could have. I feel like now. I feel like I could have done better. Even though I still thank God for where I am right now, and I'm appreciating God for not having kids early because I have a lot of trauma to heal from.
Trauma. Let's talk about this trauma. What is this trauma that you have to heal from?
I'm on DF's live video. DF. Study phrase. Well, it's childhood trauma mostly. I'm from a polygamous home. My dad had 17 kids. I'm number 16. I have a younger brother.
Yeah, but what's traumatizing about that?
I lived with my stepsister. But before I get to even live with my stepsister, having to kind of do some, like when you are 13, you are raising yourself. Like you have to do some things. Even though people would see it as growing up, like, okay, for example, let me lay it out there. You are 13 because you want to buy something for school, just to buy school uniform. Part of it. That's one part of the story. So then one thing led to another. I went to live with my stepsister in Abuja. It wasn't easy. And yeah, she took it out, whatever happened in the polygamy, everything with my mom and their mom. And my stepsister is like 40 years older than I am. She took it out on me. So all that trauma, you have to do a lot of healing before getting married.
Now let me ask you a question.
Find yourself.
Did anybody touch you in a bad way as you were growing up?
Yeah, there are a few times. I have some of that too.
Oh, wow.
Even you don't get to live with your parents. That's right now. I don't want to put this out there, but right now, I won't say most, but my own situation is I don't even. Maybe that's why I didn't have a child earlier. I don't even. As I said, thank God I married someone that is older. He's 17 years older, so he'll be 47 or he'll be 47. So that maturity is there. He's never been married, so I'm his first wife and all that. He took his time. So yeah, the generational gap is also there because we have different views. I'm a millennial. He's a millennial. I don't think he is. So we have sort of how things are done, they done, how your love language, what is like, So just know who you are. Marriage is not something to do. If you want to do it at 50 years, you find somebody that loves you and it may even last longer than you doing it early. So it's not about how far, it's how well. To me, that's what I've learned. Sorry?
I want to ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Sorry, don't be offended. If you could turn back the hand of time, would you make the same decision?
What did you say?
If you could turn back the hands of time, would you have made the same decisions?
No.
You would not have married this your husband?
Maybe I would have. Maybe later when I'm older. He's a great guy. I have my issues. I won't say I'm perfect, like I said. I have my issues. It would have been, maybe we would have married by, maybe he's 50 and I'm 30 something. I would have been more grown, wiser, and seen life more. Like I said, I live with my stepsister. I didn't get to see life. I'm not the type that would live in school and party and all of that. I didn't miss that really because I'm an indoor person. I like to keep to myself a lot. But I miss we have this, let's say, generational gap where my love language is not too much talk, no, show walkings. He doesn't believe in that. He likes to act of service. So, I'm still working on that. And right now, I be like, I'm still in the face of postpartum, and I'm like, I don't want another child. So yeah, all that.
How was childbearing? How was childbearing for you?
CF, I did CS. I know, God. Before that, I had a mammectomy in 2021. And before I had my mammectomy, everybody thought, I must have known I had fibroid. That's why I got married early, and I didn't know. It was my husband's family have a hospital in Lagos. I'll mention the name, everybody will know the place. So after I got married, 4 months after I got married, April 2021, I found that I have fibroids, big ones. So I had to do a quick mammectomy. So then that was my first surgery ever, major surgery ever. Then after we knew we were not having any challenge anytime soon because we were trying to get our stuff together. Then when I got pregnant in 2023, I knew I was going to have a CS. So it wasn't easy. Pregnancy, that was my first pregnant ever. It wasn't easy. It was painful, a very painful experience, though I thank God for my daughter right now. Yeah. It's not women. See, marriage favors men. To me, men are the price. So just take your body's on the line, your life is on the line. You want to try and lose weight after having babies. You want to try and get your career on the path. Just take your time. Just take your time, really.
Let me rewind a little bit and let's go back to your growing up days. You said that when you were younger, there was some molesta.
Yeah.
Can we touch on that briefly?
Number one is when, as a girl child, I will always advocate for having a voice and speaking up, even when you don't understand what is going on. Are you leaving? No. All right. Even though when you don't understand what is going on, just speak up. So because of me coming from where I come from, and I was young, so and the person was a neighbor.
Oh wow, how young were you?
I was 14. It was November 12th. I'll be 14 in December. So
wow. So what did the neighbor do? How did he get you in a position where you could have been compromised?
So, like I said, the job I do once in a while is a crowd I know you. So they were building a hostel then, and so I got someone. The neighbor had a friend there that works there like a supervisor. So the person invited me that, okay, you can, because it's hard to get a job there to help them carry blocks, and all of that. So I spoke to him that, please let me talk to so person. So no problem, he will. So he spoke to the person and they pay us 600 naira daily. We work from 8 to 6 in the evening. So I did the job that day. Then he came to the site, to the university where we're working, and it was like, see, it's, all you just have to do was tell me. If you had told me earlier, I would have mentioned it to him. I'm like, I didn't know it was. Well, thank God now. So fast forward, he said, oh, he will be standing behind. He'll be standing behind the building we were working on. So I should come and meet him. But someone I knew, so okay, no problems. I'll come after we are done with time anyway. So I went there and was alone. He said the other guy, the supervisor, was coming to meet us. So as I was entering the place, some women were coming out. So apparently the thing he does, like, just sleep with women for them to be able to get the job. So
Ordinary
when I
pong job.
entered-
There's still continue.
Well, so when I entered, he said, "Oh, sit down and all of that." I was 13. And he started touching me. Like when I talk to someone, I started trying to tap current and touch their leg. And dear, I really don't want to go into details. It's a long time ago. It's sad. Sad.
I get it. And he went all the way, or he just tapped current?
He was tapping current, touching my breast.
Hey, okay, just don't use the words. Don't use the words.
It was ugly. Just let's move on from that.
Oh, okay.
Ugly.
Because I'm searching for the point where your trauma kicked in. So I'm trying to see where, because I can see that you're carrying load, and this marriage that you entered, you carried load, enter it too. How do you do a session and get de-traumatized? Because looking at you and looking at your husband, if you were to ask me, I would tell you you're the problem, not your husband.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not perfect.
You understand? So, but what can you do so you don't ruin this marriage? Because it looks like you have a good thing going on. You have a good man. You understand?
Yeah,
How can you get a trauma center where you can get de-traumatized?
I'm talking to somebody from work.
No. Work is not good enough. We need a proper therapist.
No. I mean a professional.
Okay.
A work professional.
So okay. Is that helping? Be honest.
Not really, because I can't express. It's a workspace, so I'm trying to be careful, even though they will say it is safe space and all of that.
You need to get someone outside of that workspace. You need to get someone outside of that workspace. Someone you can open up to, because broken people break people.
Yeah, hurt people, yeah.
You understand what I'm telling you? Damaged people damage people. You understand? It's not your fault that you are damaged, but it must end with you, so you don't damage your kids and you don't damage your husband. You understand? It's not your fault. You went through a lot. I tell people,
I see myself trying to protect my child too much.
It's a trauma response. What you trying to protect your child too much is a trauma response. You understand? And you've got to be strong. I like the fact that your husband he seems very understanding. Am I wrong?
Yeah. Yes, he is. He is.
He seems like the kind of guy who allows you to just be yourself so that you can.
Yes, he's that person.
Let me tell you,
what you want is what you ask. How do you want is what you want. So, yeah.
Let me tell you, there are not many men like your husband out there. If you mess this one up, before you go see another one, the streets are not smiling. So my advice would be, let's see how you can get yourself out of a space of trauma to a space where you can heal. You understand? Because once you heal, then the tendency that you would also offer healing would be high. Because sometimes you have issues with your husband, and then instead of responding to your husband, you're
Yeah, you
responding
take
to
it
your
out.
trauma. You
Yeah.
understand? You're seeing that man that took you to the back of the building. You see me, your husband. Your stepsister, you see me, your husband. So you in your mind you are responding to your husband, but your subconscious is responding to your
To
sister.
the trauma.
Is
Yes.
responding to that trauma you went through. And if you don't
Yeah.
get de-traumatized, if you lose this marriage, and if you lose this marriage, it no go pay you. Because to be very, very honest, your husband has not really done anything that is deserving of
That. Yeah.
so, but I understand where you're coming from, and I'm not in any way trying to place the blame on you. Or no.
As I started with, a lot of people need to find their identity, heal, do whatever it is, go back to childhood, but get into marriage. Because we are coming with your own baggage and you don't want to dump it on other people. So try and heal,
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's why I started with that. Nobody is perfect. We're all work in progress. So God help us. Thank you, dear.
God bless you, my sister. I'm gonna run, grab a bite, and come back and start the live all over again. Thank you for sharing your story, and I hope somebody does learn from it. And remember that we love you, and your husband loves you, and your baby loves you. If nothing, for them, just try to be strong. Okay?
I will.
All
His
right.
nickname is Odef, if you remember.
Who? I'm not sure, but I'm sure I'll remember him.
Dr. Prince. Hello, good evening. How do you do?
Good evening, brother. How are you doing?
I am great. I am wonderful. How's it been?
Very well,
It's been
thank
a bit
you.
since UI.
Are
It's been
you?
a bit since
UI, yes. We went to UI together.
UI, Rockforce.
Oh,
I got one for you. Shows what I live for.
that was my song back then. You were one of the rappers on it.
That's right. Shows what I live for.
Yeah. Omo. So now your wife be this. Where is O2?
Yes, thank you.
Where is O2?
He's not in the country.
Where is he?
He's not in the country. I'm not sure right now. I thought it was Canada, but I thought I found out I was wrong. And I've not gotten in touch with him since.
Omo, man, if you heard this guy's verse on my song, I had that song that they just sang, that was my song. He and O2 just busted on that song. Man, they were good.
It's been a bit, brother, man.
It's been, man. Nice one, brother.
Yes,
nice one.
Yes,
Thank you so much.
I'm a fan.
That was 30 years ago.
I'm always with you.
Are you still in Ibadan?
You hear me, brother? No, I'm in Lagos.
Okay, so we are with your wife in Lagos.
Yes, I am.
Oh, awesome. Had a wonderful time chatting with
her. I listen, I'm in the background. I support. Big ups, brother.
Oh, thank you, bro. Thank you. Much love. Thank you.
Dear.
You see, I told you your husband was a good man, and I didn't even know I knew him. He was featured on my song.
Yeah, I used to
30 years ago. 30 years ago.
As I said, you knew him
when you say I didn't. He just had to, when he said that. Man, I go find that song.
Thank you so much for the opportunity.
All right, my darling. God bless you.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.